Joseph, it's Monday.
It is Monday. We made it.
We actually did it. It's not like a Tuesday or Wednesday deal that we usually...
It was so funny. I was at Wefest and a guy actually did call me out on that. He's I love your podcast, man. And I was like, every Monday, man, like we're on. And he's like, hold on a second here. He's like, every Monday is a little bit of a stretch. And I was like, okay, you got me.
It's good for keeping us accountable.
I was like, we are doing our best to stay strong. So it is Monday and we are here. We've made it.
That should just be our running joke. Like even on a Friday, just be like, happy Monday. Every Monday, folks.
Happy Monday.
No matter
We've
what.
made it.
So you went to Wefest though.
I did.
What's the overall consensus? I mean, we're getting kind of old to be, doing a lot of Wefest. So what was your end take on that?
So the crazy thing that I saw and I agreed with, did you see the aerial photo, the drone shot of one of the campgrounds?
Viking.
Looked empty.
Yeah.
Which I felt was true.
Okay.
I obviously didn't go back there, but just being even in the bowl, I was like, I do not feel like there's a massive amount of people here. So very interesting. I don't know if it was a combination of maybe people just didn't like the lineup. Maybe being it was a different weekend than normally. I guess I don't know. I personally thought the shows were great. I mean, I always have a good time. I stand back in GA with a pair of binoculars.
Yeah.
So it's not like I get that great of a show. But it was fun. We did it a couple days, and it's all about the people you go with for me.
Yeah.
And I go with a pretty big group of people. So we could be going to frickin' Hairball, and I could have just as much fun, because we're just there to have a good time.
Yeah.
So I would say it was a successful weekend. I did have a little FOMO since I didn't do my tent back there. Mm-hmm. But depending on who they get next year, I think there's a possibility I could be back.
Bring it back.
I could be back.
It's tough not to. It's so much fun to be able to have your own spot and rep your own name and your own friends and family come into your tent. I mean, that'd be a blast.
And if they get Ella Langley, I feel like it would be tough to not. You would be back next year
for sure
if they brought Ella Langley.
I think so.
I feel like you'd have.
They need to get a big hitter. I feel like the last few years attendance have been going down, so I feel like they need. I don't even know exactly what that, but Ella Langley would definitely be on the list of like that's a big hitter. They need that.
Agreed.
But I heard Wefest. I heard some people say that yes, attendance was low, but I actually heard it was one of their favorite years because of that. That there wasn't a lot of drink lines, that the traffic wasn't so bad, and that just the ease of going in and out of the concert bowl was super nice.
That's so true. Yeah, because it's and it's so funny because people like to complain about it either way, right? Low turnout, but you remember the Morgan Wallen year.
Oh my God.
And people swore, they're like, I will never go back because I waited in line 7 hours to get in. It's a shit show.
It was a shit show.
So it's like, okay, well, you have a lower turnout, but it's much more ease. Everybody's having a better time, or it's a total chaos and it's impossible. So very tough for Wefest to find that middle ground. Everybody's real hard on them all the time. But it was, I would say, you're right, a change of pace. Yeah. It was slower, easier. You weren't killing yourself in there. So
I just don't want it to get so bad that they can't bring Wefest back. Like, I'm just waiting for the time they're like, sorry, due to attendance being so low, like we're going to skip a year, or something's going to happen where it's either goes out of business or they're going to do it like every 2 years to build up enough hype. And I just hope that doesn't happen.
That would be devastating.
Be sad
if they did switch that.
Yeah.
So I will be back. I will represent next year. So
good.
It was all good.
Good. That'll be fun.
So we did get a chance. We did our official Great States Suite Tour.
We did.
We didn't even get to use the tickets the first go around.
No, we didn't.
Bummer.
That's okay.
You're next on the list to use them, though.
Yes, Brad Paisley.
Ooh.
I'm looking forward to that. My wife's a huge Brad Paisley fan, so that should be fun.
Could you name 5 Brad Paisley songs?
Possibly. I'm not going to do it because you're putting me on the spot, but I think I could.
You'd have to think about it.
I would have to think.
You couldn't just...
No.
Da-da-da-da-da.
No. I do like him, but I don't think I like him that much to where I could name all
Well,
the songs.
The consensus from the people to the clients that we gave the tickets, they said phenomenal up there.
Good.
Had the free drinks, had the free food. What was the complaint? They said it was a little dark, you've been hearing?
I heard it was just a hair too dark.
A little hard to see during a concert.
Hard to see, but everything else I heard was great. I heard the food was good, the drinks were great, the bartender, the service. Seats are obviously in a great spot. I mean, you can't really beat that.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that. And that was so fun. That was so nice of them to let us go up there and check that thing out.
Absolutely.
Get like a little it was
cool.
Pre-tour.
I really liked, if you remember, on the outside of the suite, they had like the like the blueprint of the suite and the Shields Arena. I thought that was a really cool touch. Kind of
That
have
is
that
fun.
etched in the wall. I thought that was neat that they did
Yeah,
that.
Great States did a great job. They really put some thought into that deal right there.
For
I
sure.
suppose if you're going to put your name on there, you gotta make
You
it
kind of
your
got
own
to
a little
spruce
bit.
it up a little bit. Yeah. And then did you hear him say that they're going to have our names on the seats? How fancy are we?
Did they say that?
Yep. So it'll be Joseph Andrews and Ben Waswick right on your specific seat.
That's pretty pimp, dude.
It's pretty cool.
I don't remember them saying that.
It's pretty cool.
All right.
I'm kind of looking forward to it.
All right. Now
Just be like, excuse me, that's my seat.
do you know who I am? My name is Ben Waswick on that
Get
seat
out
right
of
there.
my spot. I thought that was kind of cool. That's a nice little touch. I think it's just little things like that. Like, obviously, you and me are kind of on the bottom of the totem pole, but for people that are a little elevated status, it's things like that that get the ego going a little bit.
I am glad we have something to look forward to because I'm going to say it. Lake season's done.
Okay, that's
It's over.
It's not over.
It's over.
It's not over.
I'm packing it up.
There's still like 3 good weekends left.
I don't know,
till Labor
man.
Day, there's still 3 good weekends left.
It was I was there this weekend and I was out on the water for a minute, but it was cloudy,
Oh my
rainy. I was like, where is that little sunshine?
It's 86 degrees today. Summer is not over. I refuse to go along with that. Just pack it up. It's over.
Pack it up. Pack it up. So you're saying till Labor Day you're going to be out there.
100%. Yeah.
Did you go out there this weekend? What did you do this weekend again?
Yeah, we just went to the lake.
You did?
Yeah, just
Did
played pickleball and hung out. Yeah.
Did you take your boat out?
No, I sold it.
Shut up.
I sold it. Did I not tell you that?
I'm
Is this
just learning
breaking
this
news?
right now.
Sold my
Ben
surf
Waswick
boat.
sold his wake boat.
That's what happens.
I'm in tears right now.
That's what happens when you have to pay for daycare coming up. That's the problem.
Wow, that's tragic. When did that happen?
It's tragic. Just like 2 weekends ago.
No way.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
You didn't even get to take me out one time this
I
summer.
know.
I'm
I think
sorry.
I used it 2 times, I think.
Really.
Yeah, that's why we had to sell it.
Wow. And here I'm saying lake season's over. You're disagreeing with me. We don't even have boats anymore. What are we talking about?
We'll take the pontoon out for a rip, and we can still do the Zorbas thing. It'll still be fine.
All right. I love it. So we have till Labor Day, he says. Okay, so something I am looking forward to. I didn't even know what was going on. Preseason football is back.
Preseason, baby.
It's back. Kyler Murray has been named starting quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
which, I mean, I think that's hilarious because I prey on the Vikings' downfall. So I think that's a great pick for them,
Maybe we should get a little wager going. Since we have a podcast now, we can hold each other accountable.
So-
Maybe we should bet Eagles versus Vikings.
This is predictions.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this here. Who's going to have the better record this year, Philadelphia or Minnesota?
Minnesota.
You're lying to yourself.
Minnesota.
You're delusional.
The Eagles are on their absolute downfall. Do you remember last year? Do I have to remind you? They were tragically just disorganized. They couldn't even get their receiver to be on the same page as a quarterback.
That's pretty rich coming from a guy whose
Okay.
team didn't even make the playoffs here.
Listen, we're fine. We have Kyler Murray now. He's going to save us.
He's gonna save us here. All right, I'm putting it on the spot right now. We'll have to come up with a wager here, but I would put almost anything you're willing to bet. Philadelphia goes further in the playoffs than the Vikings do.
Oh, you think Philly's going to make the playoffs?
Oh, get out of here!
I don't think they are.
Without a doubt.
How about we bet a nice dinner?
regular season record?
Well, yeah.
Or who goes further in the playoffs?
Whoever just goes further in general. Like if the Vikings make the playoffs, Eagles don't, I win, vice versa. And then if they both make to the playoffs, whoever makes it farther.
Deal.
Okay, deal.
Deal.
We'll be looking back in however many weeks.
I am
18 weeks, 20 weeks.
Regardless, I'm stoked. NFL's back.
Yep.
And I just got tickets for the NDSU game. I'm now
for
an
next week?
NDSU fan.
Is that next week already?
2 weeks.
2 weeks away?
I'm saying it here. First time I am now a NDSU Bison football fan.
Yeah, okay.
I despise them. You know what?
Why are you a fan now?
They're D1. They're finally playing legitimate competitive teams. Now I can cheer for them. Come on. When you're smoking, Frisco high school Class B team winning the championship 9 times, I can't back that, man.
You're not
back
wrong.
that.
I don't want to argue with that. You're not wrong.
So D1, I'm going to the first game. I got tickets. I'm ready. I'm tailgating, and I better see you there at tailgating.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
Are you taking there's no suite for you with your name on it though, or how are you gonna
we don't have any seats with
Yeah,
our name
yeah.
on there. You know what we should do though? And I've been thinking about asking you this. We need to do a live, maybe not a live stream, but like a live stream type shooting at one of the tailgates.
Oh, sure.
How fun would that be to get a guy to follow us around with a camera and ask like fun questions
Sure.
and get just like some cool little banter going on?
That would be fun.
I'm thinking about that. We've got that camera now.
Yeah.
And we've got the microphones and the whole 9 yards here. So
I bet that game's going to be huge. That tailgate is going to be packed. Opening game against now moving up into the bigger division. That's going to be huge.
it's going to be mad. There'll be a lot of people there.
Yeah.
So we'll put that
Holy.
on the radar. We'll put that on the radar. So
That'll be fun.
yeah. So football's coming back. We're still working. You had 6 clients that you helped last week.
6 closings. Yeah.
6 closings.
Nuts.
That's a record. I've never had 6 closings. You've been in this half the length as me, and you're crushing it right now.
Must be my good looks. That's all I got going for me, man.
Well, congrats.
Thank
what a heck
you.
of a week for you.
Thank
oh my
you.
gosh. And everything like went pretty good for you too.
Yeah.
Sometimes when
There's
people
always
get
a little bit of hiccups, but
a
pretty
lot
good.
of deals going on, like that's kind of chaotic to keep track of. So
Yeah.
getting all of that closed, I mean, that's good work.
Yeah, thank you. It was a busy week. Real estate, as you know, is one of those things where it's like can be really up, can be really down. So like this week is a relatively quiet week because of last week. Just all kind of came down at once. But
Sure.
yeah, it's been a really good year for both of us.
Yeah, we're middle of August already. So we have what, 4.5 months till the end of the year, September, October, November, December,
Still got a little
and then
time.
half of August. So we're getting there.
We've got some time.
We've got some time. We're over halfway through the year here.
Yeah.
I am excited to make this slow transition into fall. Summer has been
Yeah.
great. And you're right. It's 86 degrees. I'm getting
Right.
a little ahead of myself here. But something about hearing
Ugh.
like the CBS football song
the
come back on,
songs. Yeah.
it just kind of like gets me going a little
Yeah,
bit. You know?
dude.
I'm kind of like, all right, we're back, baby. We're
Yes.
back.
I always see videos on like Instagram. It'll just be like, we're only a month away from like 3/4 zips or like sweatshirt weather, still golfing, coming back, watching an NFL football game, making some buffalo chicken dip. Like, oh, that's prime time.
One of the few perks of North Dakota is actually having seasons.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes if you're in Arizona or you're in
It's
Florida,
just the same.
it's just the same all the way around. So I heard a guy say this weekend. He's like, you kind of have to have something to look forward to.
Mhm.
And whether it's, business or whatever it may be, personal events. And I was like, I kind of look forward to season changes.
I do too.
It'd be kind of nice.
Other than winter. If
Well,
we could just have 3 seasons,
That's true.
I'd be set.
That's true.
But also in the wintertime, usually we get the luxury of like going to Florida or going to Arizona. And like that's fun too, to get
Yeah.
out of here.
I agree.
know?
It'll be good. It's been a good year here so far. The last thing, little business wise, I was going to bring up, I really did some looking this week, and I did not find anything like super crazy happening in Fargo.
Mm.
Normally, like something will pop up. There'll be some sort of, one of the bigger builds or one of the bigger businesses is like move forward with something or a project started or a project's ending. It was kind of a boring week.
Kind of was.
It was kind of just like not a whole lot happened here. You and I are trying to ramp some business up.
Mhm.
We're into commercial building now. How
Mhm.
cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
I am jacked. I'm working with a guy. We're working on trying to get some different hotel type builds. It's really been eye-opening for me because all I've ever done is just a lot of residential.
Yep.
So looking at some of these bigger builds and bigger numbers and bigger ideas, it's kind of eye-opening. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It still baffles me. I'm like, well, dang, now these guys that can put a McDonald's up in 3 months, that's kind of impressive.
It is kind of impressive. Yeah, I agree. The commercial stuff is good because I think it also makes you better in the residential space. It helps you understand the numbers, understand businesses, what they're looking for, why they need it, when they need it. So I think us expanding into commercial, I think it's only going to benefit us in the residential space as well.
Yeah. Yeah, any knowledge that you can gain is it's always beneficial. The more because you don't know what you don't know,
Yep.
and so sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, maybe I wasn't looking at it like that, or there was
Yeah.
a whole nother aspect I didn't even comprehend. So
Yeah.
no, that's
There's-
been fun.
There's nothing wrong with being a residential real estate agent, but I've always wanted to be like a real estate, this isn't cocky, but like a real estate professional. Like I want to know a little bit about everything. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to just focus on one area of just writing a contract. I think the better that we can both be at the commercial space is just going to benefit us in the long run for everything that we do.
Agreed. Well, I'm excited. Well, we've got a lot of work to do this week. We better get to it.
We better get to it.